I'm really shook. This is not at all what I expected. I'm here getting my second Bod Pod reading. I thought that I could compare the Bod Pod to the DEXA scan, but you can't because they use different metrics. So I've only done this once before in November, about 3 months ago, and today's February 2nd, and I am here to get my second Bod Pod reading, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. It is a terrible day outside, absolutely disgusting, and the worst part about the Bod Pod is that you can't eat or drink for at least 2 hours before you're reading. And I'm just like, I really want to drink. I'm looking forward to coming back and drinking my giant Yeti of water with some grapefruit oil in it, sparkling water with grapefruit oil. And I look forward to showing you the process and sort of explaining some things, and hopefully it's helpful if you want to get a Bod Pod. So now I have to get out in this nasty weather. I want to. Ugh.
Height is still 5'4"?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, sometimes it changes. Okay. Can you remember the whole protocol?
Yes.
Okay.
I got my clothes.
Okay, perfect.
I think it's the same exact actually last time.
That makes it so much easier. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with calibration,
Okay.
light change, and then we'll go ahead and get the test started. Okay? Alright.
So we've got the calibration going on.
It's February and it's freezing.
Sugar off a few extra calories.
All right, go ahead and step off. $164.3 was the weight today.
Okay.
All set, so you can go ahead and take a seat.
All right.
We're gonna do one more, okay? All right, you can go ahead and jump out. So what we see is that we had these are all of your changes in pounds over the course of time. And your estimated calorie needs do go down as your weight goes down. So that's normal. So the reason why I like to look at this as well as this is that percentage is, roughly about the same. When we look at like percent error for the machine, like within 1 or 2% is about what we would typically see as like kind of our give or take just for mechanical error. Mm-hmm. However, if you look at this number is like, okay, well, like I went up, but it's because you lost total body weight.
Okay.
And so we also have to kind of look at the total amount of pounds lost as well. So that's why I like to look at 2 different numbers versus just like saying, okay, well, there's your percentage, good luck, like go, go figure that out.
Yeah.
So any questions on this stuff?
It does look like I lost muscle,
Correct.
though. Okay.
So that's what's coming up as far as what the machine detects.
That's not what I'm going for.
So with that, I guess what's kind of been your approach for the last 3 months?
Pretty much prioritizing protein,
Mhm.
protein and fat, sort of carnivore, ketovore
Okay.
type of eating plan.
No matter what you do with your diet, like resistance training is where like the muscle mass
Yeah.
piece is going to come from.
Right.
So that might be something to look at, thinking about calorie deficit's your best friend when it comes to fat loss, but also just making sure that you're doing enough, eating enough, and fueling your body well too.
Yeah, I did this
calorie cycling
Okay.
experiment going along with my cycle for the past 2 months, and it actually worked.
Okay.
I was in a plateau for 9 months last year.
Yeah.
Like I lost 20 pounds and then nothing for 9 months and then another 10 pounds.
Yeah.
It took me a year to lose 30 pounds. And the cycling worked, but when I was supposed to go back down to my lowest calories, which was like 1,300 for a week, I couldn't do it. I was starving Marvin. So I've just been eating more, more protein, really.
Okay.
And trying to do that. So
Okay.
I'm a little shocked that I lost muscle, but you know, something to improve for next time, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And just knowing that like it's not a lot of times both are gonna happen. It's gonna be a little bit of both.
A little bit of fat, a little bit of muscle.
Yeah.
It's nasty. It's nasty out there. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm back in the car, and I'm a little bit disappointed, gotta be honest. I lost 5 pounds of muscle. I mean, it could be water weight, it could be, bones, organs, whatever. I haven't lost a kidney. It's probably muscle. And it's probably because I haven't been working out as much. Yeah, I'm getting a ton of protein, y'all. A ton of protein. But it looks like that alone is not able to maintain my muscle mass. I lost a pound of fat, or almost a pound of fat. Woohoo. I have been eating more because I've just been really hungry and I don't want to starve myself or mess up my metabolism. So, yeah, that is not what I expected. I just wanted to bring you along with me for this one so that you could see what the process is like, what it's like to be in the Bod Pod, and what your results will look like. Okay, so I've had the whole trip home to sort of process this news. I'm really shook. This is not at all what I expected. And I'm not really sure what I can do about it, aside from get a membership at a gym again and go regularly, which my gym was super janky. Everything was broken. The treadmills were broken. The sauna was even broken by the time I left. So I got out of there and then I thought, oh, I'll just work out at home. But I don't have a home. I have an RV and not even halfway finished house shell. So it's 37 degrees and raining. I don't want to be out there working out, so I'm not going to. And sometimes I can do stuff inside, but it's just so cramped and awful, and I gotta make the entire family leave the area, and and there's cats walking around, so it's a pain. You know how much protein I eat? I eat a ton of protein. Like I eat a steak almost every day. Or, if it's not a steak, then it's hamburger meat, or it's eggs, or it's all of the above, depending on how much I'm eating for that day. I am bummed. Not gonna lie, I am bummed. But you know what? I've got another measurement coming up in 3 months. I will share those results with you, if not the process. And, so what I'm going to do is get back in the gym. Not the same gym. Lord, no. I'm getting into a better gym that doesn't have a sauna, which was kind of the thing I liked most about my last gym. But now that it's broken, I got nothing. I have a sauna blanket that I can use when I get home, which is what I'll probably do, but it's just not the same as, sitting in a big sauna all by yourself, enjoying the warmth. It's so flippin' cold and gross here. So anyway, I'm going to get back in the gym. I am going to keep prioritizing protein. I'm going to lift heavy things more often. And we'll see how much muscle that I can put back on in the next 3 months. I lost over 5 pounds of muscle in 3 months. Maybe I can put it back on in about 3 months. So, man, this is not what I wanted to share with y'all. I wanted to share a success, but instead I have a setback. But, that's what the weight loss journey is all about. I'm learning as I go along, and I really didn't think that not exercising as much would bite me this hard. but it has. It has. So I'm going to get back on it. I don't want to lose muscle. I'm middle-aged. I need to not lose muscle. I need to be gaining muscle. So that's what I'm going to work on. Till next time, stay beautiful, friends.